Hi, I'm going to set you up right there. I hope you don't fall. My baby's asleep, so I'm going to show you my seed collection of the last 3 years, and I have more seeds coming in the mail in a couple days, so stay tuned if you want to see that. But it is the winter time, and it's the time we look at our inventory. What's in our inventory? What we have. Ooh, I hope that doesn't wake her. I'm in the rocking chair, so I'm sorry if the rocking annoys you, but I have 2 containers of seeds. The first one is what's in my lap right now. It's the colorful photo case one that you all probably know and probably have. And I have it organized by type of seeds, like peppers versus tomatoes versus corn. And then I have a second one that I recently just bought, equally colorful, to help me organize when I should go plant the items based on how far out we are from our frost dates. So I'm going to move everything from this case to that case accordingly to what I want to plant this year. And this is just to let you know what my favorites are. So it's going to be a long video. Strap in. We're going to get into it. My first case is hot peppers. I call it intensely hot peppers. I have it labeled on top and then on the front as well. And then I also have a silicone pack on the inside to keep all my seeds dry. All right, so we have Apocalypse Scorpion. I've never been successfully able to germinate this, or I have germinated it, but then it dampers off really quickly. So I feel like for this year, I'm gonna, wow, I spent a lot of money on this. It was $6.50 in 2021. What was I saying? I'm gonna have to plant more than 1 or 2 of these, and hopefully it comes up, because I have my peppers as perennials. Yes, so it comes back every year. This is my first year actually doing it on purpose. The last couple years I've had those trees I didn't rip them from the soil. This year I'm actually frost covering it. So next year we're hoping to have even more peppers in the beds. The next one is Cayenne Long Thin. Really want to make cayenne peppers. Haven't been able to grow this either. And the Carolina Reaper, equally have not been able to grow this. But we have this one germinated, and it's growing in the backyard right now. It's about a couple inches tall, which is nothing. So hopefully when it overwinters and comes back in the spring, it will give me something. But until then, moving on. This is what I call hot peppers. I don't really grow sweet peppers because every sweet pepper to me just tastes like bell peppers. And I don't care for bell peppers. We have the Tabasco. I thought what I was growing was Tabasco. It was not. It was jalapenos, because Tabascos grow upwards. And I haven't had a plant that grew upwards yet. Or the little lights. I call them lights, each pepper, because they look like Christmas lights to me. Should point upwards. Haven't succeeded with that. Haven't had success with that. Paprika. I really want to make paprika powder. Again, unsuccessful with this pepper. Lemon spice jalapeno. I actually really like this. The taste is, nothing spectacular in my opinion, but I really like that it's yellow, and I like how round it is. Like, round things are cute compared to like long, thin things. And then the Brazilian starfish. I don't like this. This is very, very prolific and very fun to see. The taste is all right. It's fairly hot, but I didn't love it enough. I gave a lot of it away. It's more like a novelty thing, in my opinion. Poblano only was able to grow this once a couple years ago, and I didn't plant it this very last season. Poblanos are classic. I like it, but the problem with bigger seeds like or bigger plants like this is that I only get so much. I don't get very many. So it kind of feels like a waste of space since I have a smaller garden. And then I actually really enjoy Sugar Rush Peach. Again, I like that it's colorful. It's not red, it's not green. Well, unless you harvest it too early. I like the color. I think it's very fragrant and it's a little spicier than not. Great. Mini bells. I think these are really cute. I don't think it's very practical. They're very small. Um, they're just fun to have, but I don't think I would grow it again just because it's just not a good use of space in my opinion for me. But if you have the space for it, it is fun. My next one is slicer tomatoes. It's labeled big. I like these. So I know a lot of people like paste tomatoes to make sauces and things like that, but I actually enjoy the flavors of bigger tomatoes, and it brings me a lot of joy to just have a big tomato. Kellogg's Breakfast and Dr. Witchy's yellow tomato. These are kind of interchangeable in my opinion. I haven't harvested enough of each to fully have an opinion on the difference between the two. I do think that Kellogg's does a little better for me. Did I mention I'm in California zone 9B? St. Pierre's, what are these supposed to look like? This is why I really like the pictures up front, but these I don't know what they look like, so I think I might have grown them. Are they medium-sized? Oh, as you can tell, a lot of my seeds are from Bigger Creeks, and my new haul is going to be from Emma Gardner because they had a 20% off sale for Black Friday. And then I have some of Botanical Garden. I used to have a lot of Renee's garden flowers, but I accidentally left those outside, and well, Abe Lincoln's does okay for me. I hear really great things about how big these get, but I don't think I've had too much success with them. So we're gonna try this again and try for our biggest tomato yet. So in summary, I really like these for flavor. I do like making sauces out of them, as odd as that sounds. I don't like fresh tomatoes. Don't know much about the St. Pierre's, and then we're gonna try again with the Abe Lincoln's. Moving on, we have paste tomatoes labeled medium. I hope I can get this video finished before my baby wakes up. We have Amish paste. Amish paste and Martino's Roma. I think I grew these really close together, so in my head they're interchangeable. I don't think they actually are, obviously, but I suck at labeling things, and we're gonna get better at this year. But I don't know which one's which. I think the Roma tomatoes are a bit too, they were like spongy for me for some reason. And then the Amish paste were very prolific, I believe. My husband really enjoys the Amish paste because he made salsas with them. I just thought they were all kind of spongy. That's why I like the slicer tomatoes a bit more. Black Beauty, I only grew, these guys were very late to ripen for me. I don't know why. So they're still ripening on the corner because I already pulled all the plants down because it's just gotten too cold. And by the end of the season, I was like 9 months pregnant and I just didn't want to move. And then I had a newborn and I really didn't want to move. So I ripped all my plants out, and these are still ripening on the corner, which is an unfair judgment of how they taste. So I'm gonna have to try these again. Also, they didn't get black all around for me. They just got like black on their shoulders, and on the bottom it stayed a bit more green. So I definitely will try this again. I just don't have a full opinion on it yet. Chadwick cherries. I remember these not blowing my mind. I didn't plant it last summer, or this last summer. I planted it in 2020, 2021. I wouldn't plant it again, but I have the seeds. So, moving on. We have cherry tomatoes, or small tomatoes. I have at the very front ground cherries, because I don't know where else to put them other than in cherry tomatoes, even though it's not a tomato. I really, really, really enjoy the husk. I think it's really cute. I love the plant itself because it's a really big plant. It makes me feel really successful. It's very, very prolific. And I like that it falls to the ground and you can just pick it up, and it's just like a no fuss, no muss kind of plant. However, I don't like the taste. I grow it more for the novelty, more for the funness and uniqueness of it, but I don't like the taste of it. So I'll make my husband eat it, but I myself don't like it. White currant. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so sick of these. These grew so well. There were so many. It was so fun to pick, but I'm so sick of eating it. There were so many of them. So if you really want something that's gonna grow really, really well, this is for you. I like having it kind of quick pickled with lemon juice, jalapenos, and onion, and then just quick pickle them. Something about it, amazing. Eating it fresh, meh. The skins were they weren't that thick, but they weren't as thin as like store-bought cherry tomatoes, you know? Hang on. All right. Sunrise Bumblebee. These are really popular. I surprisingly got 2 packets. Don't know why. I bought them 2 years separate from each other, or like 2020 and then 2021, and they're both opened. I don't know why. These are bigger than I thought they would be. The small currants, the white currants, are like this size. Can you see the hole? And then the Sunrise Bumblebees were probably like this sized for me. I think they're fun. I don't have any particular opinions on how they taste. They don't blow my mind. They're just for fun. Apparently nothing blows my mind. Moving on. We have carrots. I don't even want to talk about carrots because I've only had 1 year that I was successful with growing carrots. And the carrot I was successful growing was the oxheart. And I really enjoyed it because they're chunkers. They're big chunkers. But I'm not very good at growing carrots. I've tried putting a plank over the carrots to help them germinate, and then taking it off when it germinates and like watering it then. Nope, no success. Or they germinate, but I'm really bad at taking care of my carrots. I have the new Carota, don't know, Cosmic Purple, sure. Black Nebula, want to try this again. Want to try it really bad. Oh, I think this actually grew for me. The Chantilly Red Core. It was, the thing about homegrown carrots is that it's a bit earthier, a bit spicier, if you will. I hear that it gets sweeter during the colder seasons, but again, I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep trying. And then I want this to work so badly for me. These are really, really long, really, really tall carrots. One day, maybe not today, but one day we will make it happen. Moving on. Beans. I labeled these old, like my older beans, because my next set labeled beans new is in the mail, and I know beans are thicker. I keep falling down in my chair. Are thicker seeds, so that's why I need a second case for them. But so far, I have Sunset Runner beans. These flowers are extremely gorgeous. Dragon Tongue bush beans. They grow stripy. Also another very famous bean variety. They grow very stripy, very gorgeous. Weirdly, almost fuzzy feeling. I hate picking it with my bare hands. I hate the way it reminds me of microfiber, how it like sticks to your fingers. Dislike that. But very fun to grow. Like that it's a bush variety, so it doesn't take too much space up. As for the taste, whatever. They're whatever. I usually eat it in my like fried rice. Cherokee Trail of Tears. The beans themselves are black, I believe. Haven't grown too many of these. We'll try again. Chinese red noodle beans. These are really fun in a trellis because they hang really low and they're bright red. They're a little more purple in the photo. In my home, they're a bit more bright, and they grow really, really well for me. Again, they're just more for fun. I guess I'm not a very big bean person. And then, I mean, it gives you a lot of seeds too. We saved a lot. And then I also have sugar snap peas seeds. I don't think I'm gonna grow sugar snap peas anytime soon. They were so prolific, and I accidentally planted so many. I didn't realize how much would grow with one plant. But I am sick of sugar snap peas, and they're my favorite type of like vegetable. I need a break from them. Next, oh no, that's next. Long green things, or green long things. I also have it labeled in the back. This is painter's tape, or construction tape. What are they called? Because I hear that it's easier to peel off. All right. Boston pickling cucumbers. Loved them. They took over my whole fridge. We were eating cucumbers for days. I tried pickling it. I need to work on my pickling skills. We'll try again this year, but I really enjoyed this a lot. It reminds me of like Mexican pickling cucumbers. So much so that I saved the seeds, and I've never saved seeds before because it was always really daunting to me that you have to put in a jar and quote unquote ferment it. But we're building skills. Oh, someone responded to me. Shoot, I gotta go. I gotta pick up a bathtub for my baby. Love these. I don't love the Be It Alpha cucumbers. They didn't do as well for me as the pickling cucumber. They tasted very similar, but I'll grow it again, but it doesn't blow my mind. And then I think this is a zucchini. I want to try zucchini this year. I haven't grown this yet, so no opinions on it, but I'm very, very, very excited to try. And then I also bought more zucchini seeds because I didn't realize I had some already because I never grew it. All right, next, leafy greens, green and leafy. Sometimes I don't know how to label things, but we have Tom Thumb lettuce. I actually like them. They grow well. They keep giving. They taste nice. They're not as wonderful as like a butter lettuce that you buy from the store, but it's nice to have your own lettuce at home. Is it called Paris Island Cause lettuce? These also did really well. And then bok choy. I was thinking that these were going to be like mini bok choys, and I guess they could be mini if you harvest them a little early, but they got really, really big, and I think I was just tired of eating bok choy at the end of my harvest for these, but they do really well if you enjoy bok choy. Dinosaur kale. I only planted a couple of these. I can't say I ate very many. And they got really intensely infested with aphids at the end there. Oh, we ate some. We had in soups a lot. But the aphids were really intense, so beware with that one. Spinach. Haven't been successfully able to grow spinach. I haven't tried that hard. And then broccoli. Have not been successful with broccoli either, but it's also my first year trying. I also left this outside in the sun, so it's seen better days, and hopefully it will see better days. Oh shoot, I am running really late. Okay, we're almost done, friends. We're almost done. On to the blues. We have melons and pumpkins. It's my first year growing a watermelon, and it was teeny tiny because our soil we planted it in the front. The soil is terrible. I have no idea what variety I planted. I don't think it's any of these, so I don't know what we got, but it's delicious, so we're gonna try again. These are bigger orange watermelons. Unsuccessful with them, but we'll try again. I think this is what we planted, and it was just really immature when we picked it. The Alibaba watermelons. Really excited to try again. I think we grew this, and I did not like this melon at all. The Charentais. Don't think we cared for it. I'll try again, but I didn't love it. The Kajari melon. I only get like a couple of melons each year, so I still want to try again before I give my full thoughts. Oh, no. The Tommy apple is the one I planted that I didn't like. I did not successfully plant the Charentais. It was the Tommy apple I didn't care for. I don't know. It was all right. I've never been able to grow a pumpkin successfully. No, we did one year. I think it was a New England sugar pie pumpkin. They're really small. They're really cute. They just tasted like a pumpkin. We'll grow again. The flat white boar, have not been successfully able to grow that though, so we'll try again. The Connecticut field. This might have been the one that was successful for me. I don't know. Again, really bad at labeling. We'll try again. I probably don't have enough room to try all of these again this year, but we'll try again one day. And that's what counts. Herbs are next. We have I have two green stalks in the back. One is just for strawberries and the other one's for herbs. We have a Thai sweet basil. These grow really well, but they're really quick to flower in my opinion. Marjoram. These grow really prolifically. I have no idea what to do with them. I don't think I'm gonna grow it again. It's a bushy plant that I do nothing with. It says it's a popular seasoning for who? I don't know. Maybe I should do more research. Emily Basil, classic. This did really well for me. They're really, really spicy in my opinion, as most homegrown things are for me. And we just had basil pesto with it, and it was amazing. Blue spice basil, I have not been able to successfully grow that one yet. We'll try again. Catnip. I know I grew catmint, so I don't think I've been able to grow catnip correctly, unless it's the same thing and I mislabeled. I'll try again, because I have 2 cats at home. Well, technically 3. And then these seeds are from my local seed library from neighbors. Chives, classic. Green onions, classic. And dill. Haven't been able to successfully grow dill yet, but I will one day. And then sunflowers. Sunflowers are, wow, we're at 23 minutes. Sunflowers are my absolute favorite plant ever. We have the Autumn Beauty, the Chocolate Cherry, the Mammoth Gray. I haven't been successfully able to grow the Mammoth Gray yet. And the Mongolian Giant. I am going to try really, really hard to grow giant sunflowers this year. I think the Autumn Beauty is the one that we were able to grow. Maybe the Mongolian didn't get that tall, but that's because our soil is really, really hard. So I don't find that as a success. Next, flowers. These are mainly from Botanical Interests because I really like their pictures in front of their seed packets. I haven't been able to grow most of these, but I'm excited for them. QIS Fiery Sunrise Blend. This is a hard word for me. Gomfrena. It does not sound like that when people say it. Really excited for it. I'm gonna have a front yard full of flowers this year. Mark my words. I will try my best. Pansies. I love pansies. They do really well in my climate. I think they do well in everyone's climate. Nasturtiums. I don't care for nasturtiums. I grew it because I felt like I was supposed to, but I don't love them. Borage. Also grew this because, can you even see it? Is it even focusing? I'm sorry if it isn't. I think they're pretty. I mainly grow it for the bees. I tried to eat it once because I hear it's technically edible. Don't recommend eating it. It was, the taste was whatever, but it was very thick. Grew borage for flower or bees. I hope the bees are happy. Chamomile. Apparently they're supposed to be easy. I still struggle with chamomile. I don't think I water it enough. But it's in my front yard. It tries to come back every year. It's not very successful with me. And then sea holly steel blue. I'm really, really excited to try this again. I also have the drumstick flowers, the white ones. It's in the backpack over there. I haven't put it in my seed collection yet, but those are one of my favorite cut flowers. So I'm excited to try to grow that myself. They're really small, they're really fun. And then I also think I bought something else that's a flower, I think. Don't remember. My last flower collection. Oh, my throat is starting to hurt. There's a lot of talking all at once. Phlox, Lavender Beauty. I love these. These flowers are small. They're kind of, they're cute. I love them. They're beautiful. Aster China. I haven't been able to successfully grow this, I think. Unless I did and I didn't care for it. Lemon Bee Balm. Again, I grow this for the bees. I guess it's not focusing. I am sorry that I'm doing such a bad job. Zinnias. I have many zinnias. I have the polar bear one, which is a white. I have the orange one. I don't like zinnias. I've made up my mind. I don't think I'm gonna grow them again. They do really, really well. At first they start off really slow and then they pop off. But I don't love the flowers, dare I say. I love dahlias. I have dahlias in the front. Amaranth. I have 2 of them. They do really well. I love the idea of them, but in reality, they're huge. And I don't love them. I really don't. I want to love them, but I don't. Bells of Ireland. I haven't been able to successfully grow this, and I really, really wanted to. But, alas. And then more pansies. Because I think pansies are edible too, and they're very fun to put on cookies. I've only done that a handful of times. All right. Well, oh wait, one more. This is from Wild Boar Farms. These are tomatoes. I still have them in its original packaging because that's how I organized it in my brain. Oh, I also have a dry pack, silicone gel desiccant pack. I have Brad's Atomic Grape. They're all right. I'm gonna try again. Blueberries. I don't think I've been able to successfully grow that. And pink Berkeley tie-dye. Wow. I need to get better at gardening. But that's my haul, y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. And then come again to see me plant it in the summer or spring or winter. I'm gonna start planting now. And then hopefully we get a good year. Yeah, we're gonna get a good year. See you then.